Hey, this is Charles 9mm, and I've got a great product to show you today. In fact, two great products that I'd like to show you. But first, I'll just kind of explain what this is all about. It'd be really nice to be able to carry something that was very practical. And in the case, God forbid something terrible was to happen and you were attacked, you could use it as a non-lethal impact weapon. Now, I have shown you in the past, I do have some beautiful blackjacks and some saps, and I do have a special license. I can carry an expandable baton, but really with a baton like these, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. And also the thing is that other than thumping somebody with them, they have no real practical purpose. You're not going to use this as a fishing rod. You're not going to use this as a tire thumper or whatever. These are specific and very basic to what they do. They have no other purpose. And so justifying carrying them, it becomes a big problem, and the weight and so forth are also issues. Some of these are quite heavy. There may be times where, especially if you're a police officer, some of these, if your department allows you to carry them, they may be very handy. So if you are in law enforcement, I'm not saying that these aren't good things for you to carry to keep yourself safe in the field, but they are very specific. They are mission specific. And so not always practical for everybody. I love to collect these. I think some of them are quite beautiful. But for the most part, even though I can carry the batons legally, I don't for the most part, even though I like them very much. So what do you do? Well, first of all, something you carry should have practicality to it as well. And I'm going to show you something by Mean Gene Leather that I thought was just an incredible thing. And for it can be used as a self-defense device, but really it has a practical purpose every single day. So even if you don't use it for that purpose, it's perfectly fine. It's actually worth the money. And what I'm wearing today is the tamale. Let me turn on a little light here so you can see. This is called the hot tamale. This is the hot tamale 2. And they don't look like really much. This is kind of a leather thing here, and this is kind of looks like part of my belt almost. And very, very interesting. And let me just show you. First, I'm going to show you in the order that they were developed. They were made by a company called Mean Gene Leather. Mean Gene's a great guy. It makes some beautiful stuff, some beautiful holsters. This is a sideline for him for some of the other things, and the belts and so forth that he makes. But I'm going to show you these right now. First of all, let's take a look at this one. Okay. Yep, it looks very much like the sap that I have. I can shut this off now so you can get a better look. It looks very much like it, but if you flip it over, it has a zipper on it. And that zipper, you can unzip it, and this is, that's right, it's a coin purse. It is just simply a coin purse, nothing more. It is fantastic. I've got quite a bit of coins in it, and it holds, gosh, I don't know how much. I must have maybe $25 worth of American coins in there. And it's very handy because there are times you're going through a toll or whatever, you have your coins on you. And heaven forbid you had to employ it as a self-defense tool, you could. But it's first and foremost a coin purse. And this is just terrific. It's beautifully made. The stitching is fantastic. The leather is heavy. The edges are burnished. The snaps are hidden underneath the top leather. Just great top grain leather. This is just made like a fine saddle. Beautiful. And I love the workmanship on this, and it can easily carry my coins. Now, not only for a possible to be used as a self-defense tool, but carrying this many coins, why I like this is it doesn't tear up my pants. It doesn't jingle in my pants. It doesn't wreck my pants. It doesn't crush things in my pocket. It can carry virtually externally on my belt, and it can be employed. It can be employed as a self-defense tool if in that terrible moment you had to do that. But the main purpose of this is a very, very practical and strong coin purse, especially if you need to carry coins. And I suggest that you do carry coins because they're really handy to have for a lot of different reasons. Parking meters, I know a lot of parking meters are electronic now or are digital and will take a card, but there are still a lot of parking meters out there. There's toll booths and so forth, so that it's very handy to have that. So it's really great. Now let me show you the other one. The other one is the Hot Tamale 2. And I got a little different color belt so you can see it. You just grab it here, give it a yank, and this is a different style. This style is just, it's fantastic. It's more of a square shape. It has 2 snaps instead of 1. It is very much a coin purse. Your coins are completely accessible there. See, I've got quite a bit. Probably maybe about $5 in coins, maybe a little bit more, less than this one. It's a little weight difference. If you wait just a minute, I'll grab my scale. We're going to zero the scale. And this is in pounds. This is 11 5/8 ounces. I think you could probably get it up higher if you let it stretch out a little bit. But close to 12 ounces. If for those of you in that's 330 grams. Now this one, the Hot Tamale 2, is 9 5/8. So it's about 3 ounces less. So that's pretty cool to do that. And this one again is the beautiful brass zipper on it, the burnished edges, the beautiful captured snaps, hidden snaps. Like I said, the beautiful stitching as well. And the bottom here is double stitched, in fact, and just terrific. And they come in, they're very, very stiff when you get it. You actually have to fill them up with coins, let it stretch a little bit, and add more coins. But these two beautiful devices are just fantastic. I'm really trying to put less into my pants. I've lost a lot of weight, and so I really don't want a lot of stuff stretching out in my pockets. And so I'm very, very happy to have that where I can carry the coins on the outside of my belt, because I don't like all of that in my pockets, because my waist to hip ratio has changed quite a bit, and so it feels really lumpy and it tears up my clothes. And so to be able to carry coins for a lot of different reasons is terrific. And in that terrible day, that if I had to use it as a self-defense tool, I could. Now, people will say, is this a self-defense tool? Well, this is a flashlight. This can be used as a Kubotan. Is this a weapon? Or is it a tool? Can it be employed? How about a pen? How about anything? So you could say this flashlight was a weapon. Maybe you could, but in that case, a coin purse could be then too. So just about anything can be employed as a weapon. But what a great way to carry your coins! And if you ever had to employ them to defend yourself, you could. And that's a big deal nowadays, to really consider carrying something maybe less lethal, especially if you're in an area where carrying a handgun or something like that, or if you live in a country where that's not really allowed. This is really a great option for you, especially those of you who are in law enforcement and when you're off duty and you can't carry your baton. You're really trying to go low profile, or if you're in federal service, one of these would be terrific. Be fantastic for you. Either of these would be terrific. I really think Mean Gene Leather has done a great job. Mean Gene's a great guy. His stuff is top-notch quality. I've looked at a lot of leather goods over the years, and this guy has really got it going on. He really is doing a wonderful job in making some great quality stuff, and extremely reasonably priced. Each of these, I believe they are under $40 each. So that's really, for this kind of handwork, is really, really cheap. So again, Mean Gene Leather, Hot Tamales, the 1 and 2. I think you're going to love it. Check it out. Check out Mean Gene Leather. and for some other stuff, sort of duty belts, holsters, other things. And I think you're going to be really happy with the quality of that product. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.